What is up, guys? It's your boy Cyth here, or Chris, whatever you guys want to call me. I have my headphones here right now, so yeah, just chilling there. So, guys, we're gonna be here talking about the new JOSUKE banner, JOSUKE and Cascade banner, called the Fiery Willed Next Generation Gacha. This is a should you summon video. Now, this is going to be my own opinion, my own based analysis on these two units. So if you guys, disagree with me, that is perfectly fine. Don't worry about it. I do not, everybody has their own opinion in this world. I don't mind, but this is my personal opinion. This is going to be my advice to you guys and my perspective from these characters. So let's look at it. So the Fiery Willed Next Generation Gacha. So we're going to be looking at Cascade in the first unit. So let's talk about it. So, Jet Black Emperor Cascade. So honestly, this unit is a strength unit. He prioritizes in helping out his strength allies by speeding them. Let's look at his passives, and we're gonna talk about those. They're boosting his strength team members by a medium amount. Boosting himself by another attack per turn. Speeding the speed boost on strength team members by a medium amount. Now that's actually pretty good. We're gonna look at his skills and just remind ourselves and just talk about the character, and then we're gonna look at it and we're gonna talk about him. So, his ultimate, inflict 2 hits of 150% damage that ignores defense to all enemies. Inflict a further 200% damage that ignores defense to enemies with the protagonist characteristic. So right there, you can already see that protagonist-wise, if you're facing an enemy with a protagonist skill, they're already gonna be damaged. Like, they're gonna be damaged even more. That's pretty good. That's already, like I said on my previous video, 500% damage. Cool. Let's go on really fast. So, inflict 3 hits of 100% damage to the target, inflict hits of 100% damage to both enemy supports. Now, if you can see that both enemy supports, that's already signifying that we're talking about more so to the wise to PvP. Because PvE-wise, we have raid events. We do have, free-to-play events. The free-to-play characters that we get, they do have support characters in the back, but they're not. It's not really like a big major factor when you're playing. Honestly, you really don't even look at the 5 units that are there. This right there is more of to the line to PvP units. You're damaging the enemy supports on PvP teams. Prevents that debuff, so this unit 2 turns is pretty simple. Skill 3, boost the damage dealt by strength team members to intelligent enemies by a large amount for 2 turns, and boost the damage dealt by team members with the rival characteristic by a large amount for 2 turns. That's pretty cool. Honestly, it's pretty nice rival characteristic. I don't know many PvP or I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of, for example, Vegeta has this, but he's not an intelligence unit, so that kind of sucks. But this can apply to him because he is a rival, right? Somewhat like that. But main points about this unit is basically this unit is more comprised to a PvP aspect than a PvE aspect. Cascade is more of the lines of helping out your strength allies with speed and attack damage. That's amazing. A unit that can basically, and he's attacking enemy supports and attacking enemies with the protagonist characteristic. That's pretty good. Good. I'm not gonna lie. Red versus purple, for example. There's light. There's I can't get on the top of my head. Nero's a protagonist. I can't really name it on top of my head. I do apologize. You could face members like, let's say, Dai's protagonist. Stuff like that. Let's keep going. So honestly, this unit overall, in my perspective, he is a PvP aspect character. So if you have a red team you want to implement him on, and you have everything else is pretty much a solid team, and you just want to implement this character onto your team and make it even more solid and more helpful, and see what kind of strategy you can use against in PvP, great unit, perfect unit for PvP. PvE wise, he's like he's low tier. I would say he's low tier, my opinion. Alright, so let's go on to JOSUKE. JOSUKE is a JA unit. It's pretty cool. JAs are amazing. Yes, they are amazing. He's a great unit. I'm not going to say he's bad at all. So don't take anything I say about him in a bad perspective like he's a terrible unit. No. So, ultimate attack. Let's go down here to his passives, and then we're going to go to his ultimates. So boost the attack of heart team members by a medium amount, and boost the attack of team members with persistent characteristic by a medium amount. It's perfect. Already getting a medium right there and a medium right there. Reduces unit damage received from technique enemies by a medium amount. So if you're facing PvE wise technique allies, that's great. You're getting a damage reduction from them. Pretty cool. Well, not from them, but like you're not receiving too much damage. And if you were facing PvP wise, This passive would only work during you know, facing PvP members, facing technique types. And his other passes are pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. They're pretty recovering on all of our team members. Effects, these are effects, so basically anything that is affected on them will heal them more. Ultimate. Inflict 5 hits of 80% damage that ignores defense to all enemies. It's 400% right there. Roll back their ultimate and skill cooldowns by 5%. That's amazing. 5% is a big major difference when you're facing in PvP, because 5% could be that 5% that you need to defeat that enemy. If your ultimate's about to go off and this guy uses this on you, you're pretty much done, because their ultimate could pretty much go forward at that same time, and they'll pretty much kill you because they had the advantage there. They reduce you to go backwards. Now, if we're talking about PvE wise, there's a second part to this. If the target is a technique type, then roll back their ultimate attack and skill cooldowns by 10%. That's great. For example, if you're facing the Mihawk event, you can roll back his skill cooldowns by 10%, which would be pretty amazing. You can reduce the chance of you getting killed by a lot. It's amazing. PvP wise, right now in the PvP aspect, I'd say there's not a lot of people running technique type PvP teams. I see athletic teams with let's say Yuya, I think Tezuka, Rukawa. I can't name the other people, but it's pretty much like a kind of a one-base team that people are running. Yuma, not Yuya. It's pretty, I guess, okay. Boost the unit's damage dealt to enemies with the evil characters by a mega amount. Skill 4 is pretty much worthless in PvP, but in PvE it works out a great amount. Guys, alright, so let me give you my evaluation on both these characters. One, PvP wise, let's say Cascade, he's an amazing unit. Great unit, put him on your team. I really want to see what this unit can bring to the table at OB6 and, like, you know, max him out and all that good stuff. PvE wise, I really wouldn't use him unless I really do like the character. I'll just put him on my team just to, like, keep using him for the fun of it. I would love that. So that's a good character. JOSUKE, he's not a terrible unit. I'm not gonna say that. PvE wise, he's great. He can help out your team so much, even more than you know, what they have right now, I guess, if you really want to say that. PvP though, the thing with PvP is right now yellow teams are in a middle state. I'd say middle state, because yellow teams are more, when I look at it, yellow teams are more of the line of free-to-play players. More free-to-play people have yellow teams from my perspective. Now I could be wrong. I'm just saying that off the point of my head, my opinion, and my what I've seen. Yellow teams really don't dominate the PvP world right now, because they really do get destroyed when they keep going higher. Purple, blue, and red are really dominating right now, because those three are really I'm not saying that any of them are standing on top. Some people have more purple teams than red teams than blue teams. Yellow wise, a lot of people can destroy yellow teams at the very moment. Yusuke, on the other hand, he does have his healing capabilities, which is pretty cool, but I wouldn't say he'd be a big replacement to yellow, to be honest. Now, don't get me wrong, I have not seen him in action, so he could be a game changer for yellow team, or it could make literally no difference at all, and it'll pretty much, I mean, you could probably get up to 2K, even higher, maybe a little bit, but I think I would assume so. PvP is all an aspect of, can you counter this enemy? Can you attack him back? This red team just attacked you. Can you kill him back with a blue team? Yellow wise can pretty much get destroyed by... I've destroyed it with purple. I've destroyed it with red. I don't have much blue team members, so I really haven't tried it out on that, but I'm assuming blue team members can also destroy him. I assume. Those are an assumption. So honestly, let's talk about it. If you have the orbs to summon and you really want JOSUKE, go ahead, do it. Do one multi. Try not to go too far in where you waste all your orbs on JOSUKE, because I feel JOSUKE is gonna come back pretty soon. Not really, but he'll be back. He'll be back, obviously. Cascade is gonna be on every other banner, I think. Priority wise, he's not really a major, I need him for my yellow team right now. I need him automatically, from my perspective. he's honestly a character you can wait for another time when he comes, so that's my point of view. Cascade is a great unit though. He's a good unit, So let's mark it down to a quick factor. If you have the orbs, you're a whale, and you don't mind summoning on this banner, do it. If you're looking for a character to prioritize your yellow team, don't summon on this banner, summon on the type banners that are out right now. If you're a free-to-play player with orbs that are very limited, don't summon on this banner. Look for the type banners at the very moment and look at what your team is based off of and what you need to build up a better team, and then from that corresponding evaluation that you do, summon on the type banners on whichever you want. Like let's say you need red team members, you summon on the red banner. Simple as that. Other than that, guys, that is my perspective from the banner itself. I might do a 1 to 2 multis, but that's about it. I really don't want to go anything. I really don't. I like Josuke. I like him. I like Cascade more, to be honest. Cascade should have had a JA, but that's about it, guys. If you guys had a wonderful day, wait, hold up. I missed a couple quotes. I missed it. If you guys enjoyed the video, smash that like button, subscribe. We're trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. It'll be a long way from here. I'm pretty sure about that. But with the help of every subscriber counts, so go ahead, subscribe. And if you guys want to see the OCHD website, I'll leave the link down below. Shout out to them. Join my Discord. It'll be in the description as well. And other than that, guys, you guys have a wonderful day. You guys take care and peace.